Hey guys, meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this On the Snow Before You Go forecast. All right, here's what I'm seeing during this time period. 2 storm systems total through 3-4. Both of them are going to pack a punch. Storm number 1, I'm calling the robust quick strike. So it's a fast-moving storm, but it's going to drop some very heavy snow in a short amount of time. And 50 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts through Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado as this thing rolls on through. So Wasatch timing 10 to 20 inches between afternoon, evening, night, 226 into the first half of 227. So 227 will be a big powder day. Tetons 10 to 20 inches. PM 226 through the day of 227. Colorado, so all 3 states are in the same category, 10 to 20 inch totals. Afternoon 226 through 227. That's when the bulk of the snow is going to fall. Storm number 2 is also major with at least those type of totals, if not more. In some ways, it looks bigger, 229 through 3-4. All right, we'll look at all that in this forecast update. I want to take you over to my spider chart. Odds of best snow next 7 days, and it's going to be hard to go wrong. More purple higher on the web, lots of snow. Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, the Pacific Northwest, British Columbia. All of these places are going to see feet of accumulation. The Sierra will see feet of accumulation with storm number 2, so you're going to have to wait a little longer for that. Even northern New Mexico is going to see a fair amount of snow out of this. All right, let me just show you what this looks like on the water vapor, give you the lay of the land. So we have the moisture aloft with whites, blues, and greens. So there's a low approaching California. It's been taking its time. That'll be moving in. But more importantly, there's a trough of low pressure that's going to come down out of Canada following the northern branch. That's what's going to drive the pattern. And there are 2 different jets that will merge, the subtropical, and you've got the northern branch coming in. And 2 will help to merge this energy over the west. This is all part of storm number 1. And that's where we're going to see heavy accumulation in a short amount of time, 226, 227. And then, of course, there's another big storm behind that. Let me just show you what the jet stream is going to look like. So by the time we get into Monday, here's the way it looks. Merging jets. Northern branch buckles to the south, brings its energy. Southern branch brings its energy. And we're going to have a period and a frontal boundary of intense orographic lift that rolls north to south from Idaho, the Tetons, through the Wasatch, and into Colorado between 226 and 227. And then by 228, it's done. High pressure ridging, waiting on the next big storm. Here it comes, riding that powerful jet in by 3-2. It's maturing, and we're going to see some very heavy snow across not only California, but the interior Rockies, Pacific Northwest. Here we go through Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, into 3-4, and then by 3-5, it's gone. Putting some moisture on top of this, forecast radar and satellite by Monday morning, you can see the front coming south with the northern branch of the jet. So some light snow begins to develop across the mountain ranges on Monday morning, but very light. The key time frame is Monday afternoon through Tuesday. You can see that. Look at that heavy band of snow riding south out of Utah and Wyoming into Colorado into 227. Still there, end of day 227, gone after that. Here comes storm number 2 out of the Pacific Northwest. Now this storm is going to dig further to the south and snow for 2 days over the Sierra. That's why we're going to see so much accumulation. And then the whole thing rolls into the interior. Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado 3-2, 3-3, and Colorado 3-4, and then it exits. So 2 big storm systems with a lot of accumulation. Here's what I'm thinking as far as totals go. So 226 through 228, 10 to 20 inches. Pretty common. Tetons, Wasatch, Colorado. Not everywhere in Colorado will get that, but most of the places, most of the major ski areas, Crested Butte, Snowmass, Aspen, Loveland, A-Basin, Winter Park, Vail, up to Steamboat, Wolf Creek, Silverton, Monarch, Purgatory, all in that 10 to 20 inch swath. So some very good skiing. Even northern New Mexico, a foot at Angel Fire and Taos. Look at the Pacific Northwest, interior BC. Potentially 8 to 16 inches there for Kicking Horse and Revelstoke and Fernie. 1, 2, 3 feet of snow for parts of Washington, Oregon, and Whistler. Okay, next time frame in storm number 2. Again, anywhere in purple's over a foot. That's a lot of places with this. So 229 through 3-5, looking at probably 2, 3, 4, 5 feet of snow in the Sierra out of this thing. 1 to 2 feet for the Wasatch, 1 to 2 feet in the Tetons, 10 to 20 inches in Colorado. Again, at about a foot up in Idaho. anywhere from 6 to 14 up in Montana. Big numbers again through parts of British Columbia. Another 8 to 12 up in interior through Kicking Horse, Revelstoke, and Fernie. All right, let's go to the northeast. Nothing major here. Very light snow. In fact, this is mainly a 228, early 229 scenario where we get rain at a lot of the major ski areas on 228, changes to some light snow at the tail end, late 228 into early 229, and that's it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this On the Snow Before You Go forecast. Enjoy all the new snow out there this week, and I'll talk with you later.